Hey everyone, welcome back. You know that feeling when you're so close to achieving something big, like you've poured your heart and soul into building your hotel, creating an incredible experience for your guests, but something's still missing.
Yeah.
Maybe the something is a hidden advantage you haven't
hmm
tapped into yet.
That's a great way to put it. Sometimes the biggest opportunities are staring us right in the face,
Right.
and we just need that little push to recognize them.
Exactly. And that's what we're diving into today. We're exploring mistake number 22
Okay.
in Arun Kumar Raman's brilliant blog series,
Right.
50 Mistakes, Why Most Hotels Fail and How You Can Succeed.
Interesting.
This one is all about why neglecting environmental sustainability
Okay.
could be impacting your guest choices, especially in the competitive Indian hotel market.
Arun really hits the nail on the head with this one.
Hmm.
It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day of running a hotel.
Yeah.
But ignoring this shift towards sustainable practices is like leaving money on the table.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Arun starts by talking about how traveler expectations are changing.
Right.
Guests are becoming more aware of their environmental impact,
Yeah.
and they're looking for hotels that reflect their values.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Reduced plastic, use energy efficiency, local sourcing.
Uh-huh.
These are things savvy travelers are actively seeking out.
What's interesting is that this goes beyond just a niche group of eco-travelers.
Right.
It's becoming a mainstream expectation. Arun highlights a study that found over 70% of travelers globally
Wow.
consider sustainability factors when choosing a hotel.
That's huge.
That's a huge chunk of your potential market.
And Arun doesn't just tell us what travelers want.
Yeah.
He gives a real-world example to illustrate the point. And
Okay.
he talks about these two hotels in Kerala.
Okay.
One that was struggling and another
Interesting.
a boutique eco-resort that was absolutely thriving.
The story of those two hotels really brings home the point that sustainability isn't just about being ethical.
Yeah.
It's a competitive advantage. The eco-resort went all in on things like solar panels, sourcing ingredients from local farmers, and eliminating single-use plastics.
And the results speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Increased bookings, glowing reviews, positive press coverage.
Yeah.
It's like hitting the trifecta.
Meanwhile, the other hotel, which hadn't prioritized these practices,
Right.
was left scrambling to catch up.
Wow.
It really highlights the risk of falling behind in this evolving landscape.
So what Oren is saying is that sustainability isn't just some nice to have anymore.
Right.
It's a smart business move, especially if you want to attract those modern discerning travelers
Yeah.
who are willing to spend their money on experiences that align with their values.
Absolutely.
And he even breaks it down further,
Yeah.
showing how even small changes can have a big impact.
Okay.
For example, switching to refillable toiletries and glass water bottles instead of plastic.
Uh-huh.
It's a simple change, but it sends a powerful message to your guests
Right.
about your commitment to the environment.
And let's not forget the cost savings.
Oh yeah, good point. Aaron points out that things like LED lighting and motion sensors
Mm-hmm.
not only reduce your carbon footprint, but also lower your energy bills.
It's a win-win for your hotel and the planet.
Exactly.
And then there's the appeal of locally sourced food.
Right.
Not only are you supporting regional businesses,
Uh-huh.
but you're also offering your guests a taste of the local culture
Yeah.
while reducing your transportation costs and carbon emissions.
So many benefits.
Now, all of this sounds fantastic, but I know some hotel owners might be thinking,
What's that?
where do I even begin?
That's where Arun's blog really shines.
How so?
He doesn't just talk about the why, he gives you the how.
Okay.
He provides practical, actionable steps that hotels can implement regardless of their budget or size.
So for our listeners who are ready to dive in,
Yeah.
let's explore some of the specific strategies Arun recommends for making your hotel more sustainable.
Great idea. And I think it would be helpful to start by addressing one of the biggest misconceptions about sustainability.
That it has to be expensive and complicated.
I think that's a fantastic place to start. Because in reality, there are so many things hotels can do
Right.
that are both eco-friendly and budget-friendly.
Exactly. You're absolutely right. One of the first things Arun emphasizes is the power of small changes.
Okay.
He says something like, don't underestimate the cumulative impact of seemingly insignificant actions.
It's like that saying, every drop in the ocean counts.
Precisely. So, for example, instead of those tiny plastic shampoo bottles,
Right.
think about refillable dispensers. Not only does this reduce plastic waste,
Yeah.
but it can also save you money on purchasing those individual bottles.
And guests appreciate it too.
Oh, yeah.
It feels more luxurious and less wasteful.
Ah.
Arun also suggests swapping out disposable plastic water bottles for glass ones, or even providing filtered water stations.
That's a great point. And not only reduces plastic waste,
Right.
but also gives your hotel a more upscale, eco-conscious vibe. And these are just a few examples. Arun goes on to talk about things like using energy-efficient appliances, installing LED lighting, and even incorporating motion sensors
Right.
to reduce unnecessary energy consumption.
These are things that make good business sense regardless of your stance on sustainability.
Yeah,
They save you money on operational costs,
exactly.
which is something every hotel owner can get behind.
Absolutely. And then there's the often overlooked area of food waste.
Food waste. Okay.
Arun suggests partnering with local organizations to donate excess food, composting organic waste, and even rethinking portion sizes
Right.
to minimize waste from the start.
It's about being mindful and resourceful with what you have. Arun even suggests implementing a towel and linen reuse program.
Oh, interesting.
This not only conserves water and energy,
Yeah.
but also allows guests to actively participate in the hotel's sustainability efforts.
Right. It empowers guests to feel like they're part of the solution, which can enhance their overall experience.
Speaking of guest experience, I think it's crucial to highlight Arun's point about marketing your green initiatives.
Okay.
It's not enough to just be sustainable. You have to tell your guests about it.
You hit the nail on the head there. Arun recommends weaving those eco-friendly practices into your hotel's story.
Oh, yeah?
Feature them prominently on your website, social media, and even in your room literature.
Right.
Let guests know what steps you're taking and why it matters.
It's about transparency and authenticity. Guests can spot greenwashing a mile away.
Yeah.
They want to see genuine commitment, not just empty slogans.
Exactly. And going beyond just talking about it,
Yeah.
Arun suggests getting certified.
Oh, like what?
Things like the Green Key certification or Earth Check can add that extra layer of credibility
Okay.
and demonstrate your dedication to sustainability.
Think of it as a badge of honor,
Yeah.
a signal to potential guests that you're serious about your environmental and social responsibility.
And it's not just about attracting guests.
Oh, really?
Arun also highlights the benefits of sustainability for employee morale and retention.
That's an interesting point. I hadn't really considered that angle.
Well, when employees feel like they're working for a company that aligns with their values,
Right.
they're more likely to be engaged and committed. Sustainability can become a powerful tool for building a strong company culture and attracting and retaining top talent.
It's about creating a sense of purpose and pride within your team.
Mm.
And when your employees are happy and invested,
Yeah.
that positive energy translates into a better experience for your guests.
It's a win-win all around.
Yeah.
And as Arun eloquently puts it, sustainability is not just a destination, it's a journey.
Ooh, I like that.
It's about constantly learning, adapting, and striving to do better.
So for our listeners who are feeling inspired and ready to take action, what are some practical first steps they can take? Where do they even begin on this journey?
Well, I think Arun would say the most important thing is to just start.
Yeah.
Pick one thing, even something small, and implement it.
You don't have to overhaul your entire operation overnight.
That's exactly right. It's about progress, not perfection.
Yeah.
Arun actually suggests conducting a sustainability audit of your hotel.
Oh, okay.
Identify areas where you can reduce waste, conserve energy, and source locally.
That's a great idea. It gives you a roadmap to follow and helps you prioritize the most impactful changes.
And remember, sustainability isn't a solo mission. Get your staff involved, educate them about the initiatives,
Right.
and encourage their input and participation. They're the ones on the front lines interacting with guests and implementing these practices daily.
That's so important.
Yeah.
Turning sustainability into a team effort can foster a sense of ownership and pride among your staff.
Absolutely.
And as we talked about earlier, happy and engaged employees lead to happy and satisfied guests.
It all comes full circle. And you know, Arun makes a really interesting point in his blog.
Oh, yeah.
He says that sustainability isn't just about reducing your negative impact.
Right.
It's about creating a positive impact.
Tell me more about that.
Well, he suggests that hotels can become forces for good within their communities.
Interesting.
Partner with local organizations, support social causes, and use your platform to promote responsible tourism practices.
It's about seeing your hotel as more than just a business. It's about being a responsible member of the community and using your influence to make a difference.
Exactly. And it can even become a unique selling proposition for your hotel. Travelers are increasingly seeking out experiences that align with their values.
Right.
By showcasing your commitment to sustainability and community engagement, you can attract those conscious travelers who are looking for more than just a place to sleep.
It's about creating a narrative that resonates with your target audience, a story that goes beyond just luxury and comfort to encompass a deeper sense of purpose.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Sustainability is more than just a trend. It's a fundamental shift in how we think about travel and hospitality.
And for hotel owners in India, embracing this shift is essential for long-term success. As Arun so aptly puts it, sustainability isn't just about doing good, it's about doing well.
That's the perfect takeaway. It's about finding that sweet spot where ethical practices and business success intersect.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with one final thought. Imagine a world where sustainability is no longer an afterthought,
Yeah.
but the very foundation of a thriving and joyful hospitality experience. What role could your hotel play in creating that world?
What a powerful question. It invites us all to envision a future where responsible practices are the norm, not the exception, and where hotels become beacons of positive change within their communities.
And for those who are ready to embark on this journey, remember to check out Arun Kumar Raman's blog series, 50 Mistakes, Why Most Hotels Fail and How You Can Succeed.
Absolutely.
It's a treasure trove of insights and practical tips for creating a more sustainable and successful hotel business.
It's an invaluable resource for anyone in the hospitality industry.
This has been The Deep Dive. We'll be back soon with another insightful exploration. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep making your hotels the best they can be.